Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Future World, created by TommyT. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, this was sent in by one of our Discord legend builders and silver patrons, TommyT. Thank you so much for your support. And here he says, "Hey Johnny, hop on this high-speed futuristic coaster. It's the most ambitious coaster yet. It's a massive beast and 6 minutes long. Enjoy the ride." Woo-hoo-hoo-wee. So, we're just getting straight into things today. I don't have any cinematics because I didn't want to really spoil much. I got a little bit of a spoiler here. I really don't even know where to begin with this thing. And Tommy always tends to say, this is my most ambitious project yet. He's always outdoing himself. 6 minutes. Look at that track. I have no idea where we're going and what we're doing. There's the boarding station, so I think that's at least a good place to start. Right? Okay, here we are, I guess, at the boarding station. Oh boy, this is going to be a crazy, crazy video. So let's just start. Let's just get into it. Let's look at this coaster stats. Boom. You know what I'm going to do for this one? I was thinking cinematic. Sorry, my thought process is backwards. I want to start with cinematic because we have guests, and then do the seat view without guests so we don't have hands in the way. Nope, I know what we're doing. We are going to wait for one to show up, and we're just going to do track view, and then we'll do cinematic with the guests and see how that goes. And it shows up, and the ride breaks down. My luck. All right, let me get this fixed. We are going to name this coaster Frontier so it doesn't break down after the next 6-minute ride. Well, you know what? We might not get guests because they're all going to be clearing out. We might be able to get on this thing in seat view with no guests. We'll have to see if they can get to the coaster before it takes off. Bird Blanc. Alrighty, I am parked in seat. Holy guacamole. Let's get this volume down a bit so I can hear myself think. Holy freaking Toledos. Wow. Okay, do we have guests on this thing? Look at that, we got a couple guests here. I don't even know cinematic's gonna work, honestly. Well, we'll see. I'm actually speechless. I don't even know what to say. This had to have every single sci-fi scene ever made in Planet Coaster, all in one freaking epic 6-minute coaster. Tommy T, you weren't kidding when you said you outdid yourself this time. I mean, so many things I didn't expect, from the gigantic city to the spaceport. Like, we went into space, and that was actually one of the most well-detailed space areas I've seen. Like, it was small, but actually felt like we were in space. A lot of the times in other creations, I'm like, oh, we're starry panels, and they just felt like sets. But I actually did feel like I got blasted off into space for whatever reason, and it was really impressive. I like the little slow transition here, you know, taking it easy, got drive wheels, taking you through this like crazy detailed city. Another thing is the amount of detail in this is absurd, and I'm getting like a solid 30 FPS. Just a little tip there for anybody that's doesn't know about this. If you just build everything around the outside of the park, you're going to lower your frame rate. Or increase your frame rate, because it's not rendering everything on the other side of the park, because the LODs have dropped. Well, it still renders them, but it's rendering them at the lowest level of detail, because when you zoom out with the camera far enough, things become cheaper. Unfortunately, this game renders everything in the scene, no matter what. But if the objects have a dropped LOD from a far, far away distance, look at that. Then you do increase your frame rate. So my point here is, I think Tommy built this around the outside of the park. I'm going to have to look after from a top-down view, because I don't think I've seen this much detail in a scene and have it actually run properly. It's like, this is holy freaking crap. This is nuts. It's serious eye candy, and we're getting some pretty decent cinematic shots. I can't even believe, like, usually you only build what the camera can see, but from these cinematic angles, look, we can see in between buildings, we can see like a park back there, we can see all sorts of stuff happening. He's literally gone through and detailed everything. So cinematic is definitely worth a go here. We're getting some gnarly angles. I mean, it's gonna struggle, especially in these tunnels. Wow. The amount of lighting and triggered events is absurd. Absolutely absurd. I mean, I think we have our winner of the top 10 coasters of the month here. I was getting worried, though, because I don't even have 10 coasters out this month. So I decided I'm gonna cut back on the rides and just keep doing coasters until the end of the month, because right now, as of this recording, I only have 4 coasters out this month. We had too much going on with the contests and different blueprints. Fell behind on coasters. Look at this city. Are you kidding me? That is a ridiculous amount of detail. I honestly don't know how he constructs these things, and he does them so quickly. He just messaged me on Discord, and he says he has another one ready. I'm like, well, I haven't even looked at your last one. So be sure to stay tuned, guys, because Tommy T's going to have another one that's probably just as crazy as this. I'll probably do that one in December, though. Give other people a chance to get on the show here. The lighting is spectacular yet again. I love how you take us through all these different, like, this feels more industrial, and we came from like the sci-fi futuristic residential, and now we're in like warehouses where they construct mech warrior dogs. I don't even understand what's happening. This is absurd. Mech warrior, I love it. Now here's where we go to the escape port and we blast off into space. Let's take a look at this space scene because it was really impressive to me. And I want to see what it looks like from other angles. If I can get another angle. Okay, we're about to blast off into space here, right? I totally didn't expect it on the first time around, too, because they're like, more tunnels, tunnels, tunnels. Boom. Oh, okay, this is it. Launch bay. Yeah, this part was so cool with all the effects shooting at us. I really feel like we're, it's like a time travel machine. Or like a teleporter. No, no. There we go. Oh, we're getting some really strange angles. The rockets. It does certainly feel like deep space, doesn't it? We got a big... What the heck was that? You see all those spinning gears? Oh, wow. Wow, and you could take a look at the Earth from there, all the lights. Whoa. I wish I could get some better angles here. Sorry, guys. I can't control this. And we're coming back down from space. What is that a miniature scene below us? I don't even understand this. This is ridiculous. It's struggling with camera angles, but still entertaining nonetheless. Port 2. And this is where we come back in, right? Or does it go on for 6 more minutes? Ridiculous, Tommy. There it is. Wow. I gotta zoom out and check my theory. Yep. So you build around the outside, but he still went into the inside. But generally, when we're riding around the outside here, anything that's on... Let's see if I get... Anything that's over there is going to be LOD 3. Which means it's at its lowest poly count. So I don't know if I could give an example because I can't really zoom in on anything. But like a tree, for example, right now it's at its highest detail. And if you zoom out, you'll see it pop. It'll change. You could, yeah, there it popped. Pop. That's LOD 3. So it's basically just a texture blob at that point. It's just a fuzzy little 1 polygon texture blob. I guess 2 polygons. So, yeah, things like this in the background are essentially at their lowest level of detail when we're over here. So it's a really way to build. It's a smart way to build around the outside if you guys are going to do these jam-packed scenes. So something to consider if you're doing an exploration coaster. Take it around the outside as much as you can. It'll definitely allow you to do a lot more with it. Now, where was that space station? Because I want to see if we can... take a better look at this. I honestly don't even have any idea where that was. Okay, up here. We came back down. Is that where we came down, or is that we blasted off? I don't even know. Okay, that has boosters there, so it's got to be over here. It's so hard. There it is. That's what I was looking for. As we're coming back down, I was like, whoa, like it feels like we're coming from space into this futuristic city. Now I want to take a closer look at this. It's so smart. Are these billboards? What is that? Sci-fi pieces? Yep, it's a sci-fi piece for tiny little windows. So essentially, he's made a miniature city as well as a big city. But it really does look cool to give you that perspective of a tiny little city down below. That's so much freaking work. And then we have like a bigger city somewhere else. Man, it's nuts. There it is. I mean, there's like 10 different cities in here. I don't even know what to say. This is so many pieces. It's running really nicely too. I have no idea how you managed to plan this out. Whoo-wee. All right. I am lost for words here. Absolutely amazing work on this one, Tommy. Yet again, you just keep always outdoing yourself. This is definitely like the craziest sci-fi creation out there right now. So hats off to you, good sir. What do you guys think of this craziness? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Love to read your comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight, everybody. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. If you enjoy the channel and everything that I do here, please be sure to check out my Patreon page. Your support allows me to continue making these videos for this wonderful community. All right, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.